Good day. Welcome to another episode of AXIOM TV. I am your host, Jason V. Sarive, also known as Bravemind, King of the North, also known as the Antichrist. In this video, we're going to try a new segment. We're starting a new segment called Say Word or Word Up or Word. And the reason for this segment, especially that particular name of the segment, is because I notice in our language the prevalent use of profanity, which, by my theory, in my view, is a form of Newspeak that was used in the book 1984 by George Orwell to limit the range of thought of the general public. And in my view, that is the same tactic that is being used by the prevalent use of profanity among the general population within free society. To do my part in not only helping myself break free of this limited range of thought, but also to assist you in doing the same, I decided to come up with this segment. And what it is that a long time ago when I used to watch the Cosby Show back in the 80s, and before Bill Cosby's infamy or notoriety currently, on the Cosby Show, there used to be a character named Howard, and Bill Cosby used to rave and shower in regale with compliments how this character Howard, how he would be doing a research project or reading a book and come across a word that he didn't know, and he would stop what he was reading and go look up that word. And while looking up that word, if there was a word within the definition of that word, that particular word, that he didn't understand, then he would stop reading up on that definition and go to look up that definition of the word he didn't understand within the very definition of the word that he couldn't understand from the research project or the book that he was reading. So I decided that since I myself have adopted that mindset of never coming across a word that I don't know or understand and without looking it up, I've been writing down lists of words and their definitions of words that I come across, whether I'm watching an interview or reading a book or reading about something, or whether I hear someone just say a word in the general public when I'm out in my everyday life. And I decided that I shouldn't just keep these words to myself or keep this exercise to myself, but I should also share it with you. So that is what this segment called Say Word or Word Up or Word is about. Now, today we're just going to start off with about 10 words, maybe 11, of the words that I ran into recently that have given me trouble and that I had to take the time to memorize myself. Now, we're going to start with the word palaver. Now, you'll have to excuse me, I didn't record myself practicing these words and memorizing them, but I've tried my best to commit these words to memory, and I've saved you the exercise of practicing that and just giving you me having already taken the time this morning or today to memorize them. The first word would be palaver. Palaver, let me remove my glasses to make sure that I'm sticking to this. Palaver is a prolonged idle discussion. To talk unnecessarily at length. Palaver. The next word is supercilious. Supercilious is behaving or looking as though one is superior to others. The next word after that is mellifluous. Mellifluous. Pardon me. Mellifluous. Mellifluous is sweet or musical, pleasant to hear. The next word after that, after mellifluous, is verklempt. Verklempt is too emotional to speak. Verklempt, too emotional to speak. Umbrage. The next word is umbrage, if I'm correct. Yes, umbrage, which is offense or annoyance. Umbrage is offense or annoyance. And the next word after that is missive. Okay, honey. Hold on. I got 4 words left, and then we'll be out. I have to take my daughter to ride her bike, and then we'll. Well, let's finish this. Missive. Missive is a letter, especially a long or official one, a message, a communication. The next word is convalescent, which is recovering from an illness or or an operation. Recuperating. Missive. The subsequent word after that is invidious. Invidious is likely to arouse or incur resentment in others, unpleasant, unjust. Invidious. That word reminds me of insidious, so I automatically know in my mind to relate it to something negative. Hold on, baby. Not time to count right now. The next word is double entendre. I heard that word on, believe it or not, the Charlemagne said it on his show, the Breakfast Club. Double entendre. It is a word or phrase that is open to 2 interpretations, double meaning. Double entendre. And the next word after that, second to last, liturgical, which is relating to public worship. Liturgical, relating to public worship. And finally, our last word is, what is our last word? Genuflect. Genuflect is to
reverse.
No. Oh,
recoup.
Man. No, it's not recoup. Oh, hold on, baby. Don't guess. You're throwing me off a little bit. I want to get this last one. Genuflect. Oh, did Daddy forget it? I did. To show deference or civility. Genuflect. To show deference or civility. And for those who don't know what deference means, is to show respect as well as to show civility. So some of these words you yourself might have already known. Some of them you might not have. If you didn't, you can watch the video yourself and commit them to your memory so that you have them in your vocabulary, your arsenal of vocabulary words. But for me, I'm writing down words that I either have heard before but never was too lazy to look them up, or I just didn't know words that I didn't know for myself before. So that's all I have for you today. Enjoy the rest of your day and say word. That's the end of our segment for say word or word up or word. Enjoy your rest of the day. All right, baby. I'm finished. Let's go.